Hi, I'm Kristal Hart, and we are at the theater at Madison Square Garden. And this is the final press conference leading up to where Richardson, Hitchins, will defend his IBF Junior Welterweight title against former world champion George Kambosos. It takes place Saturday, June 14th. It's here at the theater at Madison Square Garden, and it'll stream live on DAZN. But first, the undercard.
What a building, what an occasion. Madison Square Garden, New York, the Mecca of boxing. This Saturday night, live and exclusive on DAZN around the world. We have a tremendous World Championship main event. Of course, Richardson Hitchins will make his New York return as world champion, looking to make a statement in the division, to propel himself to superstardom within the sport, facing the very live underdog, the man that dethroned Teofimo Lopez in the same building just a couple of years ago to become the undisputed champion, George Kambosos, looking for one of the biggest wins for Australian boxing and to try and become a two-division world champion. Before we do that, we have an incredible undercard for you. And I have to say, when I look at the strength and ability of the fighters to my right, the fighters that we represent, I've never been more excited about the future of the sport. Matchroom Boxing, the only global promotional company in the world, has by far the best roster in the sport. But it's the young ones coming through that I think I'm most excited about, the guys that you are going to see dominate the sport moving forward. Opportunities for these guys to fight at the Mecca of boxing. Some of them, like Adam Maca, the young 18-year-old charge, on his professional debut. Nishant, who's going to completely change the face of boxing in India. Zaquin Moses, just so young, Shakur's cousin. For me, the future of American boxing. Teramoana, 7-0, 7 knockouts, the future world heavyweight champion from Australia. Pablo, Valdez, the king of New York. We're going to come on to you. And this man to my right, one of the greatest amateurs of our generation, two-time Olympic gold medalist, Andy Cruz. And of course, you know, we are still getting over the tragedy of Keyshawn Davis evacuating the division rather than face him. We're going to talk about these guys and also the fighters to my left, apart from Mr. Maca, who are looking to dethrone these great young prospects or put themselves in a position to change their life. Firstly, I'm going to go to the man on the far end, Adam Maca. What a story. We signed you recently, 18 years of age. And Sam Jones, who's a very crafty manager, says, I know every promotional company in the world want to sign Adam Maca, but if you give him his professional debut at Madison Square Garden, you get his signature. Here we are, the journey begins, Madison Square Garden, ready for the pro debut on Saturday.
Yeah, so we're obviously being on this card, Madison Square Garden, it shows what Eddie thinks of me, what my manager thinks of me, so it's my time to turn up, perform, and I'm gonna perform and show everyone what I can do.
You've won pretty much everything as an amateur, but one thing you've done is knock people out and stop them. You don't see that as frequently as we've been seeing from an amateur like you. Sam Jones knows you have said in all the big interviews with Ariel yesterday, you want to bring entertainment for the sport, looking to do damage in a professional game.
Yeah, look, I think boxing, the fans, they want to see knockouts, they want to see exciting fights. So that's what I want to bring to boxing, as there's been a lack of it, and I want to bring it back.
Well, we look forward to your professional debut on Saturday. Remember the name, tune in and watch Adam Maca on Saturday night. Also remember the name of Nishant. Fantastic performance in the Olympics in Paris, and everybody knows the potential of any sport in India. And no disrespect to former fighters from India, I can't remember a fighter from that region who had the potential to be a world-class elite champion. I think they've got that now with Nishant. The professional debut in Las Vegas was sensational, and of course this man got everybody talking this week when Turki Al-Sheikh came out and mentioned him for the possible Netflix card when he talked about the future of the sport. The meetings are evolving behind the doors about what we're going to do as a company in India, but this is the guy that will spearhead that. He's got fast hands, he's got blistering speed, he's got great IQ, and he excites everybody, and the whole of India is behind him. Nishant, welcome. After a great debut, We went back to India, everything sorted with your visa moving forward to base yourself in America. Fight number 2. Fight number 1 was Las Vegas. Fight number 2 is Madison Square Garden. Life is good.
Yeah, I mean, every athlete ever dreamed to fight in Las Vegas, in big arena, and Madison Square Garden was a great pro debut was in January 25th, and I'm looking forward to the Madison Square Garden to take over this place and come by win the all Hart.
Obviously, the scenes last time in Las Vegas was sensational. An early knockout, blistering hand speed, great reaction from your people back in India. Very excited to watch number 2 on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, it's just happened. I really don't go for the knockout. It just happened with me. It's something different in me rather than the different boxers. It just have something special inside me. I just go for a good box, but it's something came up outside and it just happened the knockout. So every time I go for the fight, it just came different thing. So I'm gonna go look up with the same thing and perform in the same in Madison Square Garden. I'm not gonna look for the knockout, but I'm gonna show my skills and take the, yeah.
It's been a few months since your last fight. You know, not everybody knows that after your last fight, His Excellency FaceTimed me straight away. You spoke to him after the fight and he's mentioned you know, moving forward for possible cards. Exciting times, but the key now, activity. You want to be nice and busy.
Yeah, I mean, I want to be active every after fight, and I'm really excited when I get to know that Turkey Irish take my name to Canelo versus Crawford undercard, and I'm really excited for that card too. And back in India, people are so excited to see me, and they keep commenting on my post and keep DMs me like, when you gonna fight in India. So I told them, like, be patient, the good things gonna become, and we're gonna soon fight in India. But right now I'm busy to, you know, busy to win the heart of the United States, and then I'm gonna back to come to India, and then gonna fight in India.
Well, we look forward to that. The whole of India will be watching on Saturday. We go to American boxing now. Young Zaquin Moses. Zaquin, I remember I said at the last press conference, I know you had the big screens up, you could check yourself out. We haven't got those screens today, just to let you know you're looking fantastic, so all good. You've been on a great run. You've got a great smile. You're loving your journey in the sport. You've got an incredible team around you, Shakur and all the guys in Houston. But this time, back in New York, closer to home. Pretty special feeling to be fighting in this building.
I mean, for sure. I mean, without God, none of this would be possible, so I want to thank God for anything. But I'm back. I'm back in action Saturday. It's another opportunity to be under the lights, another opportunity to showcase my skills, and I can't wait.
How much have you enjoyed that transition to the pro games? I know you are young, but I'm just noticing a little twinkle in your eye, spiteful punching in there, and every time you step in there, we know it's about the sweet science of boxing, but spiteful intentions as well.
For sure, I'm enjoying it right now. I'm having fun. I'm loving the lights. I work hard. I want a lot too. I do feel like, I said this last time, but I do feel like I am the best prospect in boxing. I do feel like they don't talk about me enough. They just talk about me as Shakolo cousin, but I am Zaquin Moses. I am one of the best prospects coming up, and Saturday I can't wait to show it, and I can't wait to shine.
Well, that you are, one of the best young prospects in the sport, Zaquin Moses. We go forward to the heavyweights now. Terra Moana. So nice, they named him twice. And Aline Whitfield as well. Just to tell you the story of this fight. Last Sunday, Terra Moana was supposed to fight on the Gold Coast in Australia. His opponent pulled out on the Thursday. We basically looked around the whole world, but particularly the whole of Australia, the whole of the Pacific, for an opponent for Terra Moana. When we had a fight fall through on this card, I said to the guys, get him on the plane. This young man, for me, is the future of the heavyweight division. This is a future world heavyweight champion and a guy that is going to change the face of Australian boxing for those big nights. The difference is when you come over to America, it gets real. You've got guys like Aline Whitfield that pick up the phone and say, yeah, you want me to fight at Madison Square Garden on Saturday? I'm in. 7-0 v 9-0. Aline, thank you for taking the fight. You're a dangerous man. This is a dangerous test for this young prospect. You're ready.
Yeah, I'm super ready. You know what I'm saying? Literally, you know what I'm saying? I respect him a little bit. He do his thing. I take my hat off to him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But what people don't know, I've been boxing since I was 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? I was #2 as an amateur, #2 in the world, in USA when I was amateur. You know, the only thing different is he got a little shine. I'm from a little town. They don't get no shine, so it's my time, you know? I came here for all the smoke, you know? And the only thing on my mind right now is beasts eat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know about me, but I'm gonna show you. That's it, that's all.
I feel like boxing's about storytelling, and your story is quite amazing. Tell me about that story from being a young amateur.
I started boxing when I was 6 years old, you know what I'm saying? You know, I was #2 in the country in 2008, 2009. I traveled Dublin, Ireland with the USA team. You know what I'm saying? I even shot 165, fought Sean Porter. People don't know me. I was swept under the rug, but a lot of things I didn't get on the platform like everybody else did. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of swept under the rug, and it was hard for me to get where I'm at, and I'm here, and I'm ready to eat. I'm ready.
One thing that you don't possess in the heavyweight division, and we know you've come up the weights, is that size in terms of the height. Right. This guy stands at 6'6", you're like 6'1", something like that. You're ready to chop down a tree.
Listen, I've been fighting heavyweight since I was a young buck, so it ain't nothing to me. I don't fight, I fought everybody, you know what I'm saying? That's nothing to me. I'm 6'2", and a beast, a monster.
And also, the platform, the venue, you win this fight, changes your career in the heavyweight division for all the big fights.
Yeah, and I appreciate the opportunity, you know. God got plans for everybody, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it.
Thank you, Aleem. Tera Moana, welcome. It was a long fight, but luckily you got here on Sunday or Monday or whenever it was, and kind of makes it interesting. A real fight, a real challenge for you. You've been looking for those challenges. It's been difficult to find those over in Australia, but someone with pedigree and real ambition at Madison Square Garden on Saturday.
Yeah, first and foremost, just want to say kia ora ana tātou kātoto I roto I te ngō mana o tō tātou tūko Yesu Messiah, which means greetings to you all in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. It's such a blessing being here today in Madison Square Garden, and I look forward to this challenge, like you said. Like, there's a lot of people who've been saying I've been fighting like tomato cans and this and that, so I'm really glad that we got a challenge in front of me, and that's what I live for, you know? Like, I just want to be here and fight the best. One by one, I want to go up and destroy everyone, and unfortunately for this guy, June 14, he's going to realize that I'm the next up-and-coming great, and I'm looking forward to getting in the ring with you, mate.
Obviously, a lot of those guys that they haven't been up to the test, how excited are you to fight someone that is coming to win there, has got pedigree, and how excited are you to box on this incredible stage in New York?
Yeah, you know, that Madison Square Garden is every fighter's dream. You want to fight here in front of the big lights. But like for me, it's just my goal to be world champion. It's just, I just want to prove that I'm the best, that if anyone steps in the ring, I'll get through them. And yeah, I'm so glad I got a challenge, eh? Like I look forward to it because a lot of people haven't seen the skill that I possess, and I'm pretty sure this fella here, he'll bring it out of me, and I'm looking forward to it.
Finally, just a word on Australian boxing, another big pay-per-view night for Australia. George Kambosos trying to make history. Jai Opetaia, a great performance last week. And also Justice Huni as well, in a tremendous performance, nearly won the World Interim Heavyweight Championship as well. Great time for Australian boxing, and looking forward to trying to become a World Heavyweight Champion for your country. Yeah,
that's the plan. Like, this is a whole new era with Australian boxing. Like, as you can see, Jai Opetaia, Cruiserweight Champion of the World, just broke Old Mate's jaw on the weekend. And Justice, unfortunately, fell short. That's heavyweight boxing, you know? All it takes is one punch. And that's why I love it. That's why I love the heavyweight. Like, all it takes is one punch. You just got to prove you're the best. I'm here to prove I'm the best. And one by one, I'll go all the way to the top. Anyone who's in my way, they can get it.
Well, thank you, boys. Big heavyweight matchup. Tera Moana against Aleem Whitfield. 7-0 against 9-0. Great matchup. This is also a great matchup, and I'll tell you the story in a minute. Pablo Valdez against Cesar Diaz. Pablo Valdez, It's a nickname that people have given him. He never chose this nickname. He's the king of New York, right? He's one of the most popular guys from around here in boxing. He also sells a huge amount of tickets. You're going to hear the place erupt when he makes his ring walk on Saturday. But the truth is that because of how many tickets he sells, he's never yet had to have a real test. He wants a real test. And now he's got it on Saturday night. Cesar Diaz is coming to win. Cesar Diaz is coming with support. And now he steps up for the first time. The place is going to go nuts on Saturday night when these two fight. Cesar Diaz, will start with you. This is a massive opportunity for you. You really believe you're going to win this fight on Saturday?
Sí, César, en primer lugar, bienvenido. Es una oportunidad enorme para ti el sábado. ¿Y de verdad crees que vas a ganar la pelea este sábado?
¿Qué tal? Buenas tardes con todos, buenas tardes. Nada, de verdad que vengo muy preparado, listo para esta pelea. Espero que él también, la verdad que he visto sus peleas, sé que no tiene con qué sorprenderme, vengo listo para una pelea del principio a fin.
Yeah, so firstly I want to say thanks all for being present here. You know, and to be honest, I've had a really good training camp going into this fight, and we're coming in extremely well prepared. I've seen a lot of his fights, and I don't believe that we have too much to worry about, you know, so I believe I can put on a great show on Saturday night.
And finally, Cesar, tell us, you know, this is the king of New York. He's going to have the whole building behind him. What happens on Saturday night?
El rey de Nueva York va a tener todo su público aleteándole, como ayudándole. ¿Cómo termina la pelea del sábado?
Mira, yo soy un boxeador no de ahorita, llevo muchos años boxeando, estoy acostumbrado a trabajar bajo presión, he viajado mucho y nada, vengo preparado, vengo listo y nada, espero que él también esté listo para un buen show aquí en el Madison Square Garden.
Listen, you know, I've been fighting for many years. I've traveled, I've fought under pressure, you know, many times in my career. You know, I'm completely ready for Saturday night, and I hope he's ready so that we can put on a show here in Madison Square Garden.
Pablo, this is it. This is the big challenge that you want. He says, I hope you're ready. Are you ready for the biggest test of your career so far?
First of all, I want to thank God. I want to thank you for this opportunity. He's a little quiet. He was talking a lot of shit on social media. Está callado. Estaba hablando mucho en Instagram.
Habla en español para entenderte. En español para entenderte, hermano.
No, yo te voy a enseñar. Toda la mierda que tú estás hablando, yo te voy a enseñar. But no disrespect to these fighters here, because you got amazing talent here. But nobody's coming to see your fighters, man. They're coming to see me and Richardson, man. We the main event. No disrespect. I'm the ticket seller. This is my city. I'm king of New York. You know, and you said that I'm old, that Dominicans can't fight. Dijiste que los dominicanos no pueden pelear.
I didn't say that.
No, not you. He said que los dominicanos no pueden pelear. Yo te voy a enseñar. Como decimos nosotros, un plato.
Español, hablas español, hermano, habla español para entenderte y poder responderte.
Yo te estoy hablando español, estúpido. Prepárate para lo que viene. Oíste, yo estoy ready. Oíste, eso es lo que te voy a decir. Quédate en el ring a pelear conmigo. If he stays in the middle of the ring and fights with me, he's getting knocked out. If he runs, we're still going to get the victory, which I know he's going to run after he feels my power.
How excited are you to come up against someone that is a real test, you know, because of your support? And because it's the early stages of your career, things been quite straightforward for you. This is a real fight on Saturday.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I train with the best. I got the best team, man. Shout out to Gary Starks, Sharif Yonan, Nermo, Richardson. Ask him, who gave him the sparring? I'm the one that was helping him spar for this. All type of Richard Comey, all type of world class. I'm going to tell you something, and I need you to believe this. 20 years back, you take 20 years away from me, and I'll be your Canelo. I believe I will be your Canelo. And I'm going to make you believe a Saturday. Why I believe the spotlight, why I love to fight, and why I made this. Everybody knows I went to prison. If I don't go to prison, I'll be beating everybody up in this weight class. I promise you that.
Well, you know we love having you on the shows. And on Saturday night we find out, because you've got a real fight on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
And I cannot wait to watch it.
Sir,
So
tell his team, stay there and fight with me and fight. Don't run.
Okay. He said, could you tell him to stay in the middle of the ring and fight with him?
Quédate en el medio del ring y pelea conmigo. ¿Cómo? Espero que te quedes ya, nos paramos ya en medio del ring y nos peleamos.
Lo que le voy a decir es que cometieron un error, a mí me ha traído. No tengo nada que perder. Yo voy a tirar golpes de primer round, vamos a ver qué va a pasar ahí. Uno de los dos se va a caer y no va a ser yo.
Yeah, I've got nothing to lose going into this fight, you know. I'm going to go in from the very first round looking for that knockout. You know, one of us is going to fall in this.
Si te quedas ahí, pelea como un hombre, enseñar los granos que tenemos nosotros los dominicanos, te voy a sacar la mierda.
I think he said he's from the Dominican Republic, he's got massive nuts.
No tiene con qué sorprenderme, he visto todas sus peleas ya. No tiene con qué sorprenderme.
He said he's going to fuck you up. Sorry, I didn't know. Sorry, Kieran. So is that right? Close. Thank you. Good luck, Cesar. Good luck, Pablo. Wait till you see this fight on Saturday. The place is going to go nuts. Now, of course, we have an incredible main event, but this is a fight that right now in the lightweight division is so important. Everybody's talking about what happened with Keyshawn. It's done, it's over. Now we've got to look at the future. Shakur Stevenson, the king of the lightweight division, is back against Jose Zepeda in a great fight on the ring card, July 12th. We know that the WBO title is now vacant. Murataya has been elevated to champion with the IBF. This fight is a final eliminator for the IBF World Championship. This fight is to determine who Murataya will have to fight. This man is a problem. This man is a genius. This man is one of the best fighters in the world right now. And now with the emergence of Japanese boxing, this man to my left in Mashiro is coming to try and stake his claim to fight for the World Championship. A brilliant fight. Cruz against Mashiro, Cuba against Japan. Final eliminator for the IBF World Championship. Mashiro, welcome. You look in great shape. Japanese boxing on fire right now. A huge opportunity for you at Madison Square Garden this weekend.
First, I would like to thank Matchroom for this fight. 僕の人生をかけた大事な一戦になります。
This fight is going to be life-changing opportunity for me.
This man is very skillful. He has all the accolades, but also just 5 fights in a professional career. Confident you can be victorious against a very good fighter on Saturday.
まあもちろん強いっていうのは分かってるんですけど、まあ僕は試合をしに来たんじゃなくて勝ちに来たので、日本の魂を見せて、勝ちたいと思います。
I absolutely know how talented he is and how good as a fighter he is, but I'm not here to just fight. I'm here to win. And I came from all the way from Japan to show the world that Japanese fighter, Japanese boxer are built different.
Thank you very much, and they are. We saw a great fight with Sugar Nunes and Rikishi recently, and thank you to Mr. Honda and the team for helping us make this fight. Japanese boxing in a tremendous place. Over to this man. No one's going to want to fight him. That's why I take the hat off to Mashiro. We need to get in a mandatory position, and that's what we do on Saturday night. We knock the doors down to make sure no one can refuse to fight this man. Andy, welcome. This is the fight to give you the opportunity to fight for the World Championship. You ready to show the world how great you are at Madison Square Garden this weekend?
Sí, Andy, en primer lugar, bienvenido. Esta es la oportunidad para ti, que te puede dar la oportunidad de pelear por un título del mundo. ¿Estás listo, preparado para demostrar lo grande que eres este sábado en el Madison Square Garden?
Sí, primeramente agradecer a todos los presentes por apoyar este gran evento y decirle que yo nací listo para este tipo de oportunidades. Estas fueron las oportunidades que vine buscando y las voy a aprovechar al máximo.
Yeah, so first I want to say, thank you to everybody here present, who are supporting this great event on Saturday night, and I'm more than ready for this opportunity to go into this fight. I'm going to give absolutely everything and take full advantage of this opportunity on Saturday night.
I know people are asking questions about your son, Keyshawn, who evacuated the division, but the focus is not on that. The focus is on Mashiro and also Murataya and become world champion.
Sí, obviamente muchas personas están hablando de tu hijo, Keyshawn Davis, pero él se fue de la división. Pero tu enfoque está más en la pelea que puede tener lugar con Murataya después de ganar esta pelea o enfrentar esta pelea del sábado.
Sí, por supuesto, no. Sobre mi hijo debería prestarle más atención a su padre, a ver si aprende Los fanáticos quieren verte pelear, no perder un título sin pelear. Y estoy enfocado en mi pelea contra Michiro, gran peleador. Y el sábado vamos a dar un gran espectáculo sobre el ring. Y estoy preparado para el reto que venga después.
Yeah, in terms of my son, Keyshawn Davis, you know, he needs to learn the lessons that his father taught him. You know, it was the fans that he let down, and he ended up losing his title without actually fighting. But you know, my focus is on the fight on Saturday night with Michiro, who's a great fighter. You know, and I'm prepared for whatever comes following that fight on Saturday.
Oh, thank you, Andy. A tremendous fight. Andy Cruz against Michiro, final eliminator for the IBF world title. Of course, it's a huge main event, live and exclusive on DAZN around the world, but what a card. We have every corner of the world covered with the best talent in the world. Nishant Dev, a man, as I said, that is going to break all boundaries for boxing in India. Adam Maca, just 18 years of age, one of the best young prospects in the sport, professional debut. Zaquin Moses, the future of boxing in America. The big heavyweight fight, Terramoana, 7-0, 7 knockouts against Aleem Whitfield, 9-0. And what a fight as well. Pablo Valdez against Cesar Diaz. The roof is going to come off the theatre at MSG. And of course, the big one, as I said, Andy Cruz against Michiro. Great undercard, great main event. You can watch it all on the global home of boxing, DAZN.
And I'm Kristal Hart reporting from the theater at Madison Square Garden. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the fights.